If you look at all the paintings together, a strange pattern begins to emerge. Almost every reward is connected to what that location represents. Stormveil Castle, Warhawk, the castle's loyal defenders. Rhea Lucaria Academy, Rebirth, a second chance to become someone else. The Dragonlands, the Path of the Dragon. And the more paintings you examine, the harder it becomes to believe that all of these connections are merely coincidences. The first painting is located in Limgrave, at the Artist's Shack. The viewpoint we need is near the Dragon-burnt ruins, not far from the Seaside Ruins site of Grace. The reward is the Incantation Scarab. It reduces FP cost of incantations by 15%, but increases damage taken by 5%. The painting is called Homing Instinct Painting, and its reward is tied to magic and knowledge. It feels like the game rewards awareness, the ability to notice details and find the right path without any guidance. The second painting is located in Celia, town of sorcery. Getting to the location takes a bit of running. The viewpoint is located not far from Fort Feroth. Near the giant sleeping dragon, keep moving forward. And drop down using the spirit spring. Behind the dead giant living jar, you'll find a path leading down. You can climb down using the tree roots, if you manage not to fall to your death. Or use the spirit spring and, if timed correctly, you can safely land all the way at the bottom without taking any damage. At the edge, you'll find the painter. He rewards you with Ash of War, Rain of Arrows. Nearby, there's also a guardian golem. It can drop a rune arc, but defeating it is extremely difficult, and the reward isn't particularly impressive. It has roughly a 10% chance to drop the golem's halberd and smithing stone 4. As for the Ash of War, Rain of Arrows, it can be applied to bows. And despite the animation, it consumes only 1 arrow per shot. This allows you to efficiently build up status effects on targets. The arrow's reach talisman significantly increases the skill's range. And if you look at the history of Caelid, the reward feels highly symbolic. This is where the legendary battle between Melania and Radahn took place, forever transforming the region into a scorched wasteland. Because of that, the rain of arrows here can be seen as a reflection of the very idea of war itself. To find the third painting, start from the liftside chamber side of Grace in Stormveil Castle, and follow this route. The matching viewpoint can be found north of the Church of Pilgrimage. As a reward, you'll receive the Warhawk Ashes. The Warhawk prefers close-range combat, slashing at enemies with its talons and breathing fire in front of itself. It has excellent mobility and can provide substantial support against slow-moving opponents or enemies that lack powerful area of effect attacks. Warhawks were among the oldest defenders of Stormveil and served there long before Godric's reign. Because of that, the reward feels like a memory of the castle's past, not of its walls, but of those who once defended them.
To find the fourth painting, head to Liurnia of the Lakes. You'll find it at the Artist Shack, not far from the Gatetown Bridge site of Grace.
To reach the matching viewpoint, follow this route to the Three Sisters area. Access to this location becomes available after defeating Royal Knight Loretta. Your path should look something like this. As a reward, you'll receive the Juvenile Scholar set and a Larval tier. The armor set isn't anything particularly special, but the Larval tier can be used with Renala to respec your character's attributes.
This sweeting into life anew.
And this is probably one of the most fitting rewards among all the paintings. The Larval tier is used for rebirth through Renala, while the image of a young scholar symbolizes a new life and a fresh beginning. The fifth painting can be found in The Shaded Castle. Which can be reached by following this route. We visit this castle during Millicent's questline to obtain the Valkyrie's prosthesis for her. To find the matching viewpoint, head to the Altus Plateau and make your way to the Rampart Side Path site of Grace. Climb to the top, and you'll find the artist waiting there. As a reward, you'll receive the Harp Bow. The unique feature of this bow is that it plays a melody whenever an arrow is fired. Interestingly, the painting faces directly toward the sainted hero's grave, where you can obtain the Black Knife, the weapon that played a key role in one of the most tragic events in the history of the Lands Between. Because of that, the Champion's Song painting may not be about glory at all, but rather about the cost of heroism and what remains after great warriors have fallen. To find the sixth painting, head to Lanedale, Royal Capital. Starting from the West Capital Rampart, site of Grace, follow this route. This is the same path that leads up to Morgoth, the Omen King, but we'll need to turn right before reaching him. To find the matching viewpoint, travel to Windmill Village. As you approach, the artist's spirit will disappear, leaving behind the fire's deadly sin incantation. This incantation sets both the caster and the surrounding area ablaze with raging fire, dealing damage to both the player and nearby enemies. It's also a surprisingly effective spell for farming four-toed foulfoots near the Fourth Church of Marika. The reward feels like a symbol of downfall. A bird is meant to fly, yet it cannot. A person is meant to live, yet willingly turns themselves into living flame. Both the painting and the reward speak to the same idea: power that comes at far too great a cost.
To find the 7th painting, travel to Castle Sol in the mountaintops of the Giants. Head inside and follow this route.
The matching viewpoint can be found on the bridge we crossed before entering Castle Sol. As a reward, you'll receive the Greathood. It increases intelligence and faith by 2 points each, but reduces your maximum HP by 9%.
The hood's description directly references the moon that the young Renala once gazed upon.
And the painting itself captures that very moment of contemplation and revelation. Because of that, the reward represents not a sorcerer's power, but the completion of their journey toward knowledge.
The Incursion Painting can be found at the Artist's Shack.
If needed, you can reach it from the 3-path cross side of Grace by following this route. The matching viewpoint can be found near the pond where the Ghost Flame Dragon resides. As a reward, you'll receive the Serpent Crest shield, a shield created for warfare and protection against fire. The painting itself depicts a bridge and a column of warriors as if marching toward battle. Because of that, the reward doesn't feel random. It is directly connected to the incursion portrayed on the canvas.
To find the Domain of Dragons painting, you need to travel from Scadu Altus to Shadowkeep. First, you must defeat the Golden Hippopotamus, then follow this route. The correct viewpoint can be found at Jagged Peak. I'll show the path starting from the castle front site of Grace. From there, you'll be able to make your way to the viewpoint we need. As a reward, you'll receive the Rock Heart, which allows you to take on the form of a dragon. Before using the heart, you must remove all of your character's equipment. Use the item once to transform into a dragon, then use it again to activate a temporary damage boost. The damage boost lasts for 60 seconds. The dragon form increases the power of Dragon Communion incantations by 20%. Though this does not affect Placidusax's ruin. The painting depicts the lands of the ancient dragons, while the reward allows you to draw closer to their form. The connection is therefore almost literal. It is not just a location, but an attempt to become part of the dragon's very nature. To find the Sacred Tower painting, head from the scorched ruins to the small cave located northeast of the area. To make the painter appear, you'll need to complete several steps. First, defeat Mesmer the Impaler and obtain Mesmer's Kindling. Then burn the sealing tree beyond the Church of the Bud. Once the painter has appeared, travel from the Moorth ruins to the northern Nameless Mausoleum. As a reward, you'll receive the Spiraltree Seal, which increases the power of spiral incantations by 20%. You can equip one in each hand, and the seal's bonus will stack. Spiral incantations include Golden Arcs, Giant Golden Arc, and Spira. This time, the reward is tied to heretical beliefs and forbidden magic. The tower is more than just a structure. It symbolizes knowledge that has become dangerous and forbidden. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. And if you'd like to support the channel, I'd really appreciate a donation through the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.